let's talk about Krull. All right, and I know some of you are gonna be weird about it, okay, but I really like this movie. Now, one of the reasons, and if you watch my videos, like really watch them, one of the reasons why I like this is because Liam Neeson is in it. Long time ago, before he was the Liam Neeson we know now that gets typecasted. He was an actual actor who did more than just star in the Taken movies and other quiet, non-acting roles, quite frankly. And obviously, it didn't have just him in it. There's a lot of, especially B movie actors. But I will say this: I have a soft spot for hardcore fantasy. We don't really get hardcore fantasy anymore, and even stuff like the Time Bandits. I think about. We don't really in today's world get these universes put together quite so well as they did before. And they did this before because they knew the risks and they knew they didn't care about the risks. They cared about making a new IP. They cared about making sequels. They cared about continuing something that's successful. And with the success of like Star Wars and different other space related movies, at the time, this was very popular. But they combined two things that I love uh, the futuristic sci fi stuff with the fantasy um, kind of like olden time thing into one movie. And I think that's what has a special place for me, is because when you combine those two, it's like something that people don't really do. But when you can combine those two and make it work, oh, it's something special. You look at Dune, and you look at this, and you look at Star Wars, and they all did that in certain ways, where they combined the small medieval type swords, swords and sorcery, with your futuristic stuff in your settings. And I just think that that's amazing when you can write like that and get that world to come together. But why am I talking about this movie? Well, I think they're remaking a lot of movies. I could see them, what they really need to do is remake this movie, because I think one, I think Liam Neeson would be up to the task. That would be hilarious. But two, I'm just saying, like, in my opinion, if you've never seen this movie, see the movie. Okay, see the movie, and you get to enjoy it for the first time. And I believe they have it on Amazon or something or other. They have it on one of them. I just can't remember which one I watched it on, because I went to the TV thing and I fucking talked to the remote like a lunatic, and it brought me to the movie automatically. So, I think this is one of those things that everyone should see. And just keep in mind, my whole thing is some of the recommendations that I talk about, some of the people that I talk to, they don't watch stuff like this because if it's not 2000s and above, they can't, for some reason, watch it, which is weird because there's so many good movies that had practical effects, that had whole stages built, whole worlds built, that are such good movies that exist before the 2000s. And you'll be hard pressed to get someone that's younger to watch anything. Black and white, off the table completely. They can't watch Seven Samurai. They can't watch Hidden Fortress. They can't watch anything. Cyrano de Bergerac. They can't watch any black and white. Last Man on Earth. Anything that's black and white, they won't do it. But then you come to this era, swords and sorcery era, the era that I love the most. And they won't watch Conan. They won't watch all these things because the practical effects to them are lame. They're silly. And it's like, no, they're actually like amazing. The fact that people could use their art to make a world. You know, this is like real. You know, they put this together. But if you loved this movie as much as I did, go into the comments, tell people to watch it. You never know who's going to see your comment. I will reply to every comment. And man, I hope you like the video and subscribe. And if you had fond memories of this, let me know. See you in the next one.